the beat.
I don't know who, somebody need to hear this. Y'all don't speak Hebrew, that's Yiddish. How the fuck you try to label us anti-Semitic? We the Israelites, blacks, native Hispanics. The Germans getting locked up for the Holocaust. Meanwhile, black people still up in the Holocaust. 100 million of us died in the transatlantic. 6 million died, y'all want the world to never forget it. You can never be a Jew, you a Ashkenaz. This ain't a star dum-dum, a gun die or die. Yeah, Yeezy told the truth and got ostracized. Not one person in the Bible had on a yarmulke. We was slaves in America like we was in Egypt. Y'all don't even fit the curses in the Torah neither. Y'all was blind to the truth, I had to make it clear. How Jerusalem, your land, your people came from Europe. That was 1947, your menorah got 9 sticks, it's really only 7. Yeah, it's us against the world, Armageddon. This what happened when you inherit lies from your ancestors. Y'all the synagogue of Satan with them black hats. Your whole nation sitting ducks, Aflacs. Bunch of thieves and culture vultures, ain't nothing kosher. To tell the truth, you vagabonds don't have a culture. Macedonia, Alexander and Philip, you a convert, so tell me, how the fuck is you Israel? That don't make you the people just cause you litter. Why my people can't hate your people like y'all hate Hitler? All the prophets was black and was called nigga. Y'all don't even fit the description that's in the scriptures. Abraham, all the way down to Jacob, we the real Jews. Y'all don't study Christ, y'all follow the Talmud. Keep it real, yeah, let's keep it real. Cold hard truth, it give you chills. Say y'all Jewish cause y'all ain't really them. About to do them like Hammond, it's the Feast of Purim. UPK undefeated, this an easy win. We was born fighting, y'all the evil twin. Jacob took hold of his heel, then out came his little red bastard and they kosher deals. It's only 12 tribes, y'all tryna make it 13. Esau despised his birthright, the Lord cursed him. He ain't the devil, who is? I'm still searching. Ask your rabbi, why he get them babies herpes? I don't know what's worse, that or you claiming that you a Maccabee. I'm about to cancel, everybody try to cancel ye. I ain't afraid to speak, this what I do. They riding to the core, I'm just judging them by their fruit. Cause they ain't suffering curses. If I was carnal, I promise I'd punch you in person. I know this an uncomfortable subject. They making millions off our culture and black people suffering from it. Yeah, they don't believe in Christ, they the Antichrist. Make a living off of niggas, they a parasite. I ain't afraid to tell the truth, niggas terrified. I'm about to go DEFCON 4, I ain't satisfied.
That is proof. That is absolute proof that they know we are the real Jews. That's absolute proof. Now you got the records. Go find me a white Jew on any archaeology in Egypt anywhere. You will never find a piece of archaeology with white people as slaves in Egypt. So don't tell me that they were slaves and it's their identity, and they know it. And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not. The Lord knows the blasphemy of you so-called white people that say you are Jews and you are not Jews. You are not the people of the law. You are not God's chosen people. God's chosen people are living in the ghettos of America. God's chosen people are in poverty and depression in the streets of America. God's chosen people are walking around in America with no identity. That's where God's chosen people are.
You damn scare rag, cow that little body bitch. Had to fuck around, get my rank up, it little body
taste, we vibe, we lay. You purple, you gay, you leech ass, lil' fame. I won't walk, got the same. For wrong. For wrong, yeah. For wrong. I tell them, nigga. For wrong. You get your shit together, nigga. For wrong. Work it. I'ma do this shit till I rock it, you little body bitch. I'ma judge your ass like your pot, you little body bitch. And I'm smooth with it, y'all the zock, you little body bitch. And I switch nigga on that thought, little body bitch. And I'ma stay turning like the cars, you little body bitch. And I'm so cold like a bond, you little body bitch. And I'm a war like that bar, you little body bitch. And my aim like not a zock, you little body bitch. Need a princess part bar, little body bitch. Or anyone down the slide, you little body bitch. Yeah. I keep a couple straps in my ride, you little body bitch. Just in case anyone wanna die, cause I'm body bitch. I got it, be right, you mad, get stoned, work hard, then play, bad bitch, my taste, we vibe, we lay, we purple, we gay, you leech ass, lil' fame, I won't walk, not same, for wrong.
Okay. Homie, I've been...
There's a king that's coming back to save our people. Now, we should be preparing ourselves for the return of our king, not stuck up in these denominations and religions that's destroying our people and destroying our nation.
So when we are in this kingdom and our brother or sister is doing wickedly in this kingdom, we must tell them, look, the world is expecting you to stay docile, to stay stupid.
That's what Christianity teaches our people. Teaches our people to hate one another and love the oppressor. Like, we'll never forgive one another for anything that another brother or sister do to us, but we'll forgive the oppressor in a heartbeat. There's something wrong with that, man.
Imagine living your life as a whole Christian your whole life, and life's good because you're a Christian and Jesus is white and everything's going great, and there's a landslide and the earth opens up and you go downstairs and you walk through this place and you see a black Jesus, man. Why is Jesus Christ black with an afro in the catacombs, man? This predates the Renaissance period.
So when you read the book of Genesis, the trees in the garden with other nations, a leaf, what does a leaf do to a tree? Cover the tree. So Adam took the covering of another nation. What's the covering of another nation? Their culture. So when the Most High saw him, say, yo, Adam, where are you, man? Why are you? Don't mean I can't find you. He means like, who is this nigga, man? Where are you, man? I don't know you.
Okay. So the Ba al Banya Yasha'ala wa Amarath al Ham wa Aidya Yahweh. The Ba means speak. Al, when it's joined with something, so al Banya means what? Unto, right? Excellent. So al when it's joined with something means unto. Banya means children. Yasha'ala is Israel. So unto the children of Israel.
Like if it's one thing a hoe gonna do, a hoe gonna hold. But you ain't. She can't hold if there's nobody to hold with. And the thing she said at the end, where she said, I went back and I lied to him and he still wouldn't do it. And then she threw up her hands and she said, well, he'll just be a brother. That's what he need.
That's
brothers.
Right.
If we have more brothers, hoes like her wouldn't have no outlet.
There was a man in the land of Oz whose name was Job, and that man was perfect and upright.
There you go, the man called Job. I think Job is what, afflicted. And that man was perfect and upright, meaning what? You can be perfect, man. Job was a man like everybody else, man. Job wasn't no angel, he didn't come from the heavens, and that man was perfect, meaning what? You can be perfect in the Bible. Being perfect is in the Bible.
With me, had fringes on my coattail way before Jimmy. Funny how the general ain't even see a penny. Better show respect, get smoked like a chimney. Keep my name out your mouth, don't even think it. Send a real Smith at y'all, know Jada Pinkett. Both ball heads, my grain above 50. Lost my man to the game, that pain that stuck with me. Had to find a cheat code to the street though, cause them niggas getting foul, shoot you like a free throw. Keep spitting acid like a Mino, and the nigga be the nicest with a mean flow.
All right. right, Shalom Israel. Yahweh Bashim Yahushua Barakatam to all the brothers. Hold on. Yahweh Bashim Yahushua Barakatam to all the brothers. Yahweh Shema Alatam Bashim Yahushua to all the sisters. We are the ISUPK, started out 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under commanding General Yohana. Since 1969, we have been given the truth to so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans. You know what I'm saying? Giving you, you know what I'm saying, not only the physical food, when we do food drives and clothing drives, and you know what I'm saying, and all the work that we do in the work of the Lord to feed and support our people, but the spiritual food, the spiritual knowledge that is going to sustain the children of Israel, that is going to repair the children of Israel, that is going to feed us children that have been starving for so long. You know what I'm saying? Us children that have been abandoned and destitute and just neglected for so long. The lost sheep are the children of Israel. You know what I'm saying? That's what the ISUPK is here to do, to lead so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. For so long, our leaders and the people we look to have been, you know, either grifters, you know what I'm saying, they you know, laying down with white women, the whole nine, or just entertainers. Like in today's time, black people are the only people that our leaders and the people we look up to are entertainers, musicians, comedians, athletes. That's who we get our leadership from. We don't have to, you know what I'm saying, suffer that any longer. There is a leader of this nation, a man named Commanding General Yohana, who is, you know, resurrected. His brother will guide you, guiding, will comfort you when you need comfort. You know what I'm saying? That's what we need in the black community. All right. Hey, Habaniga, how's my sound of my connection? Am I coming through to Wab, or I'm coming through
it's a bit
choppy or anything like that?
You choppy a bit.
You say your connection is not the best. All right, to the audience, how's my connection coming through? You'll let me know if I'm lagging or anything like that.
It's not horrible, but
my thing, I keep it's not horrible. All right.
No.
All right, y'all let me know in the chat. All right. As of course, this is the scripture breakdown class will be held by Captain Karathi. I'm just holding it down till he gets here for the time being. Of course, if anybody has any questions, make sure you put your questions in the chat, or if you have any questions in the stream. Most sign Christ when I say sound straight. All right, cool. We're good to go. All right. If anybody has any questions, make sure you put those in the chat. Get all your questions answered. You know what I'm saying? This. I mean, it's been the time, but this is the time to get up in this truth, to learn how to you know what I'm saying, properly fix and amend your life, to learn how we should be moving, to become soldiers instead of civilians. The civilians, you know what I'm saying, for too long we have been moving like civilians, and you know what I'm saying, everybody else around us, all these other nations around us move with a different sense of militancy. And they all have a military. They all have, you know what I'm saying, people that fight for them. They have, you know, people that band together. Some communities have their own police force. We in the ISUPK, or we as the children of Israel, as so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, you know what I'm saying, we need to have a certain sense of militancy about us. That is going to save your life. This militancy you find right here in the ISUPK, I'm telling you, it's the difference between life and the opposite. There's a difference between life and unalive. All right. So let me also put in the chat if there's put this here. If there's anybody who's still working on doing the 90 days on earning your Hebrew name, make sure you fill in the attendance sign-in sheet that I've put in the chat. All right, so make sure you complete that. With that, are there any questions in the class?
All
right. right, no sweat, no question. Let me get here. Somebody get for me. Let's see. Jeremiah chapter 21 and verse 8.
Another one, calm. Jeremiah chapter 21, verse 8. And unto this people thou shalt say, Thus saith the Lord, Behold, I set before you the way of life and the way of death.
What is it that we should say before the people?
Behold, thus saith the Lord, Behold, I set before you the way of life and the way of death.
Behold, I have set before you the way of life and the way of death. And this, of course, comes from Deuteronomy, all right, where the Most High said that he's set before us, and he's called to heaven and earth to record to this day that he set before us life and death. All right, and what is life? You can break that down. You can explain to me what life is according to the Bible.
Life, commandments, that gives us life.
Keeping the commandments gives us life. Okay,
us life.
And how does it give us life? What does that life mean?
We live righteously, we live uprightly. Sickness and diseases like the heathens.
Yeah, we don't suffer the opposite. We don't suffer the death that people who don't keep these law, statutes, and commandments. We don't suffer the death that they suffer. We don't die from STDs. We don't die from, all manner of, health conditions due to having a poor diet and not knowing what to eat, not knowing what's clean and unclean and should be put in your mouth. We don't die, foolish deaths fighting over a postcode or a corner or a color and unaliving one each other for these things, unaliving one another for territory, to sell poison to our children to. We don't die the deaths that people die in the world because we were given life. We were given a way to live, not a way to die. We were given ways that we would be separate and holy, and we would be a wise people. A wise people does not unalive their own children for whatever reason, whether it be for a career that you're never going to be successful anyway. Well, what success are you going to have in this kingdom that you need to unalive something as precious as a baby?
Right.
Wisdom is such that we don't think as though selling poison to our community and getting a little change is money, is making us rich. You could be, physically rich. You could have money, but spiritually you are a poor, beaten down, broken, just disgusting human being. And that money that you make in the physical, that physical monetary money, that carnal money, when you die, where does it go?
Right.
You can't take it with you. It ain't, all that money you made, it ain't gonna defend you when you're sitting at that judgment table and have to answer for the things that you did when you were alive.
Right.
You can't bury it with you in the ground. It ain't gonna help you. When you sit at that judgment table and you were being read the list of things that you did with your life. The Most High gave you life and gave you instructions to keep the law, statutes, commandments, as is the whole duty of man. And what did you do? You sold drugs for 20 years. You went to prison 5 times. You've got 5 baby mothers and 8 children that you haven't seen.
Right.
What did you do with your life? Because we were given, once you hear this word that we send out every week in the ISUPK, through weekly classes, through camp speakings, through all the work that we do, getting on radio shows, podcasts, getting this truth out there to our people, because that's what we need.
Right.
What did you do when you heard that knowledge? Did you change your life? Did you stop selling drugs? Did you stop unaliving your own people and your own babies? Or did you just carry on being a selfish, just horrible human being? Because we've set before you, read again, Habaniga, what we have set before the people.
Khan of the wrong Khan. Jeremiah 21, verse 8. And unto this people thou shalt say, Thus saith the Lord, Behold, I set before you the way of life and the way of death.
We have set before the people a way of life and the way of death. All right. To that point, could you get me Proverbs chapter 12 and verse 28, Baba Kushar?
12:28. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. It kind of chops your audio every once in a while, but I can hear you well enough.
On the back of what you were saying before,
Proverbs
20.
Yeah, Proverbs 12 and verse 28. But you can go ahead and
28.
say what you was going to say.
Right, so yeah, it's like that money that they made went right back to the oppressors, man. That they made, the wealth that they made went right back to the oppressors in lawyer fee. And the police come and search up your house and take all that money back. And they bring in so much and keep so much amongst themselves. You know what the enemies, right back to the oppressors. After doing all of that.
You're absolutely right. You
destroying
spend
lives
all this life. Oh, slack you. Can't slack you. You spend all your life just being wicked and being vile, and then you did that. But it's. I'm sure you have a good reason. It's so your children can eat. It's so your children can have good clothes, and so you can live a nice lifestyle. And then the police kick down your front door or kick down your mother's door, get all that money you've been hiding underneath the mattress, get all that money you've been hiding here, there, and everywhere, kick down, search through the bando, and now you've got nothing. You got nothing to show for all that time and energy that you put towards being wicked, being a criminal, or being a drug dealer. Now your children forget having something to eat, forget growing up with nice clothes and things that they need through drug money. Apparently, it needs to be done through drug money and through criminal activity. Forget that. Now they're growing up without their father in their life. Now they're growing up with a single mother whom you didn't even know nor love. You just slept with her. She's got a baby, and you know what I'm saying, you just onto the next. It on to the next situation. They growing up with some woman who hasn't been vetted, who has, damn near no care for them, and she barely cares for herself. Like as a nation, we need to stop believing the foolish lies that we tell ourselves. You know what I'm saying? It's like with that, I pass the class over to Priest and Captain of 10,000, Karathia. The other one a hand. Shalom, Cap. Yabashim Shalakata. Can you hear us?
Yeah, you're gonna hear good. Am I still coming up choppy?
It may be my side. The video freezes every once in a while, but we can hear you too well from what I can see. And
How about
no echo or nothing.
For the other Akim, am I choppy?
La, you to Wab.
To Wab.
Alright,
in and out on my.
All right, 2 seconds. No problem. 2 seconds.
It might just be my internet.
Yeah, I think it could be on mine and to Zappo's end. It's a bit choppy, but if you're Tawaba for Habaniga, you should be Tawaba the connection, sir.
Habani, I'm cool with you.
Can't walk on it. Well.
Also, because you might get that Habani got internet, man. It's a luck, yeah.
I'm trying.
What's the
So
deal
I've
anyway?
been trying. Good night. So
All right, that was it. Habani got where you brothers reading from?
We were.
I'm currently holding Proverbs 20.
You went in and out then. You put Proverbs what?
12 and 28. Other one.
All right, read that.
God. Proverbs chapter 12, verse 28. The way of righteousness is life.
Right.
And
In the way of life. What does that mean? In the way of righteousness is life.
So if we stay on the righteous path, touching commandments, that will give us life. Because that the first commandment is love the Lord thy God, love thy neighbor thyself. If we stay on those paths, we'll be, there'll be no unaliving. We'll be, you know what I mean? There'll be no postcode wars, no hatred towards each other, etc.
So is it me? It's up on chopping now, or is it me?
Requires. Live out Adam.
Yeah, I think it made this connection, sir.
Sorry, was up on chopping it out? Was it myself?
Nah, it's chopping out.
On Zarpan side, yeah?
Can't.
Okay, so me, Slakia. Rabbi, break it down for me, Slakia. So if Habani got break it down for me, the righteous is more excellent time. The in the way of righteousness is life.
Like where Alban broke this down, or broke a verse in Jeremiah down, where if you follow the laws, you don't get the punishments of someone who doesn't follow the law.
There you
Punishments like diseases, STDs, and all that type of stuff. Hatred of your own people.
There you go. According to the Bible, life in the Bible ain't always talking about your heart's beating. Ain't always talking about a pulse. Life in the Bible life in the Bible also means a blessing, man. Also means a blessing. Also, if you keep the laws, you get blessings, man. Death in the Bible ain't always talking about a flat line. Ain't always talking about your heart is not beating. It's talking about a horrible life. Death in the Bible also it's talking about living in the ghetto. Talking about living with rats and roaches. That's death according to the Bible. So this scripture, right. It's manifold. It's talking about literal death, meaning you're in a postcode war, you will die. But also you break these laws. That's the ghetto for you. We're in these ghettos. Why? Because we broke the laws. We're burning of crack cocaine addiction and heroin addiction. Why? Because we broke these laws. Our kids are hungry at nighttime, hungry, starving. Why? Because we broke these laws. Everything what black people goes through is in this Bible. Our whole plight, our downfall, and how we're going to get out of it is also in the Bible. Keep it in.
Yeah, it's okay. In the life, it's like it is life, and in is no death.
Right. So, like, was Tazapon coming in and out again, or was it me?
It was Tazapon again.
All right. So, like, Habani, you might have to read for now.
Where we are?
Proverbs 12 and 28.
Proverbs 12 and 28. Calm. Proverbs chapter 12, verse 28. In the way of righteousness is life, and in the pathway thereof there is no death.
There you go. In the pathway thereof is no death. When you're keeping the laws, statutes, and commandments, there ain't no death coming your way. There ain't no ST coming your way. You know why? Because you don't have sex with whores, man. There ain't no disease coming your way. You know why? You don't share needles, man. You don't take drugs, man. There ain't no AIDS coming your way. You don't have sex with whores. You don't have sex with prostitutes. You're not sharing drugs and needles. So ain't no death coming your way, man. You raise your kids properly. They ain't in gangs. So why you're not on no one's list of the first to kill? You're not. Why? Because you keep the laws, statutes, and commandments, man. The Bible says what? That these laws are for your own good. You keep the laws, statutes, and commandments. They're for your own good, man. Good things come your way. When you break it now, bad things come your way, man. When you are a drug dealer, then people are going to kick open your door for that stash. When you are a drug dealer now, the police are going to kick open your door to lock you up. This is the death that comes your way. So, take over 2 I need to get the door. 1 sec.
Cut on concert. And just as the captain read, like just as I was breaking down earlier, you know what I'm saying, when we are living our life according to our own wisdom, according to our own knowledge, you know what I'm saying, but not with the Most High, not with the law, statutes, commandments, not with righteousness. In our ways is death. In our carnal ways is death, but in the Most High's ways and righteousness is life. So like pass it back to Cap.
For that, appreciate that. Was there any questions? Anyone want it broken down in the class? Also, Rabbi's been kind enough to put the attendance in the chat. If you want to be a brother in the ISUPK, you want to get your name, make sure you sign into that as well, man. Get your name, do your 90 days. Any questions, put them in the chat. Any question on any topic, anything you've seen, let us know now. Okay, we can go over it. It's no sweat. You brothers in the class also, any questions when I go over before we move to my topic?
Concept. I had a not really a question, but like a precept for what we read in Jeremiah chapter 8 and verse 1, where again it just shows that the life we're talking about isn't necessarily, you know, your carnal life, your heart beating, but spiritual life.
Go ahead, let me read it. I got my one's in Deuteronomy. I've never heard another one, so I wouldn't mind adding this to my arsenal.
Concept. We're going in Jeremiah chapter 8 and verse 1, sir. Let me read this, sir. Okay, Jeremiah chapter 8 and verse 1. At that time, saith the Lord, they shall bring out the bones of the kings of Judah, and the bones of his princes, and the bones of his priests, and the bones of the prophets, and the bones of the inhabitants of Jerusalem out of their graves.
There you go. That's today, man. The inhabitants of Jerusalem, the Lord's prophets, the Lord's princes, who are they? Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, man. That's us. Right. Why does the Lord call us bones? Why could we dead? This is a precept for also Isaiah, man. Ezekiel, my bad. Where it says the valley of dry bones. That's us with dry bones, man. Mm-hmm. The priest of the Lord is bones. The prophets of the Lord is bones. The whole nation is bones. Why could we dead? We ain't saying nothing.
Right.
I keep telling people over and over again, this is a black man's book, man. Why people think that when it comes to God, you need to be all formal and speak proper and speak. Nah, man. The Lord's a black man. Black people wrote this book, and black people speak in slang, man. And that's why no one can understand this Bible. Why? Because it's written how we talk. It's written how we talk, man. The Bible says stuff like what? Like sin life at the door. That's how black people talk, man. So that point, how about you can sin light at your door? Of course you can't.
Oh, right.
You know, it's like saying, yo, death's around the corner. Yeah, man, you can't death. That's how black people talk, man. And they don't understand it. And the Bible calls us bones. Why? Because bones is a dead body. Right. Not only is bones a dead body, it's a dead, decayed body. For instance, a corpse is a dead body. And bones is a man that's been dead so long. Now he's bones.
Right.
A corpse is one thing. A dead body is one thing. Bones is the next thing. The Lord ain't saying that we're a corpse. He ain't saying that we're a smelly corpse. The Lord's saying that we are bones, man. Meaning what? We've been dead since what? The Greeks and the Romans. We've been dead since the Babylonians. We've been dead since, since we were serving Baal and serving Molech and the Christian church and slavery. Meaning we've been dead, man. Come on.
Kind of one kind. And they shall spread them before the sun and the moon and all the hosts of heaven whom they have loved and whom they have served.
Who they have what?
And all the hosts of heaven whom they have loved and whom they have served.
And it's letting you know why we're dead. It's letting you know why we're bones. Because we serve heaven. Because we want to go to church. The host of heaven is what? The armies of heaven, man. We go to church on a what? Sunday. That's us worshiping what? The host of heaven, man. We hear about your horoscopes, which is what? Your star sign. These are what? The host of heaven. We, like we want to be Muslim, which is what? Celebrating the moon, the star, and the moon. These are the hosts of heaven. And these are the reasons why we're referred to as bones. These are the things why we're referred to as dead. This is what the Lord said that we're not living. Because we're serving these things right here. Read that again, Baba Kushar.
Kind of the one kind. And they shall spread them before the sun and the moon and all the hosts of heaven whom they have loved and whom they have served and after whom they have walked and whom they have sought and whom they have worshipped.
There you go. That's why we refer to as dead, because we serve the host of heaven, man. Star, the moon, the sun, the stars, all this stupidness. And that's why the Lord refers to us as dead, man. Anything else on that?
Concept. I also just wanted to ask him this this verse, is this also like a precept for like reincarnation? Like when it says to bring out the bones of the kings of Judah, the princes, the priests, the prophets out of their graves, is this like, I don't know if it's necessarily like bringing those people up to judge them for what they did, or is it saying the people of today's time, which are the descendants of the kings, the princes, the priests, so on and so forth, and we are operating in the same way? And we are the bones.
I wouldn't use it as a reincarnation scripture, not because it's not one, just because I haven't been taught it like that. You get me? If you can speak to Captain Meshach or General Muhammad and they can see it and they say, yeah, he's manifold in yeah, I can't say, because when it was broken down to me, the point General Muhammad was proving was that we're dead. I didn't ask him about the manifoldness, so I wouldn't know. That's why I'll say no until you get clarification. I see no way. Give me verse 3.
Can I finish the end of verse 2 as well?
Yeah, keep going.
Can't, sir. They shall not be gathered nor buried. They shall be for dung upon the face of the earth.
There you go. And we're not buried. Why? Because we're not literally dead, man. We're like dung upon the earth, man. You know what it means to be dung upon the earth? Them black people are rotting away in jails, man. Them black people that fill out the jails. Them black people, oh God, get a job, man. You're a strain on society. Ugh. All you do is on the welfare, man. Taking up, you're taking up taxpayers' money. You know what I mean? All you do is shoot each other, man. Post Cold War. That's what it means by we're dung upon the earth. Meaning what? With something that everyone hates. You know, if you go to a farm and you see dung on the farm and you're stepping over the dung, that's black people. That's how black people are considered in England, in America, all over the globe. Oh, them blacks, man. Oh, they come around here with their loud music. Oh, when they come to your neighborhood, you gotta move out, man. Oh, when they come to your neighborhood, the profit value goes down, man. All they do is fight and argue, and all the women, oh God, all they do is twerk, and they're loud, and they're whores, and God damn, put some clothes on, man. And they're fighting on what's a hip hop, and when they're fighting, they're drying at each other's weave, and they're crack showing. Oh, that's what it means by we're dung upon the earth, man. Something that everyone hates, something that people step over, something that people avoid. Is want to be around these guys. That's us. I'm not saying we're dung upon the earth. I mean, that's what we're considered amongst the nations. Come on.
Verse 3. And death shall be chosen rather than life.
Now, what does that mean?
I mean, it means they've just chosen to live contrary to the law, statutes, commandments, and they die the deaths that.
Right. Now, how do you know? When it says men choose death rather than life, how do you know it's talking about not keeping the law, statutes, and commandments?
Because I mean, if you're dead, you can't choose much of anything. You're gone.
No, but how do you know it's not talking about a man choosing to die? A man say, yo, kill me, rather than a man say, I want to live. How do you know it's not talking about that? How do you know it's not carnal, like how Christians will break it down?
Death should be chosen rather than life, and he's saying, how is it? How you know it's spiritual death that's being chosen, as opposed to just live or die. You choose to die.
That's right.
Go ahead, Zapo.
I'm gonna say no one's gonna choose to die. They're gonna rather choose life.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. No one chooses to die.
Mm-hmm.
Even a gang member who's the roughest, toughest man, the ends man, been shot 4 or 5 times. When he gets shot, he's calling for the ambulance, man. Right. The ambulance. He said, when his house gets robbed, he's the first to jump through the window. He's the first to run. No one chooses to no one on planet Earth chooses to die. Even Rambo. Rambo's, mighty, got the machine gun muscles. When the bomb hits, Rambo ducks, boom, no one chooses to die. I don't care how strong you are. Nobody wants to go to jail. Nobody wants to die. No matter how crazy you are, everyone runs for their life. Your big gang member, when the police come, is running for his life. When shots are ringing out, he's running for his life. You brothers from Jamaica, man. The Don and the end, the Don Garden, man. When the police come to get him, he's running for his life. Nobody wants to die. Right. What it means is what?
brothers want to break the laws of God. Brothers will rather choose death. Meaning what? Brothers will rather choose smoke. They'd rather choose to have sex with whores. Why? Because death feels good. It can't be talking about the death we're talking about because that death feels bad. The death, according to the Bible, feels good, man. Everything that's against God feels good. Oh my God, the whores and the drugs and the weed and not see a man and having sex with another man and hiding it from your man. Oh God, the thrill. All them things feel good. This is the death that men are choosing. It can't be talking about a little death because no one chooses that, man. Right. Even the man with death, even the man that drives drunk, when he crashes, the first thing, even the man that wants to commit suicide, man, a man that wants to commit suicide, what happens when he hangs himself? He's kicking and fighting and trying to get off the rope because no one chooses death. The death he's talking about is brothers want to break the laws of God. That's what they choose. They choose Christmas, the one that says Easter, Kwanzaa, whores, weed, gangs, knife crime. This is the death that men choose. Come on.
And death shall be chosen rather than life by all the residue of them that remain of this evil family.
There you go. And that's why it's letting you know what the death is. Evil, man. The evil amongst us is evil family. Because we're evil family, that's why we want the weed, want the crack, want the whores, want the pornography, want the tattoos. Everything that's against God. We want it. Come on.
Which remain in all the places whither I have driven them, saith the Lord of hosts.
And that's where we remain in all the places where He's driven us. We shouldn't be remaining there. We should be in Jerusalem. We should have our own land. But why? Because we're wicked. That's why we're in England. That's why we're in Babylon. That's why we're in America. That's why we're in Jamaica. The Lord had to drive us out, man. If that answers your question, Alban.
Kind of the one concept, the water.
Any more questions? Okay. Wait me a second. Have you brothers saw what happened in England? How England's in a drought? Let's get it, man. Let me get it real quickly, man. The news said that England's in a drought. When you think of drought, what do you think of, Akim? You think of Africa. You think of them kids with a big belly. You think of... Listen, any of you brothers been to the park lately? No. Have no one been to the park, no?
The grass, the grass.
About 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago.
Yellow.
There you go. That grass ain't looking good. That grass ain't looking green. England's known for farmland and greenland and farms. You drive on the motorway, it's known for having nice greenery. It's known for you drive on the motorway, you see cows grazing. Not no more. The grass is all scorched, man, and brown. Grass is all scorched and brown. And that's England. Ain't rained for weeks, man. Ain't rained for a month, man. And you'll think England, which is a country that's known for rain. It's known for rain. They all talk about England having the grey clouds. What do people say? Yeah, man, I went on holiday the other day. Oh, I come back to the grey clouds, man. Oh, the grey clouds of England ain't grey no more. And this shows you the power of God, man. God can check. Listen, in a place where you think, listen, man, no famine's coming my way. I'm from England, man. Somewhere else, fair enough. In Africa, fair enough, man. In the sub parts of Africa, fair enough, but not England. From a good climate, wait, man. The Lord can show you something else, man. The Lord will show you. Let me get it real quick.
This is a drought which develops very quickly, and it means that we're using water quicker than nature can replenish it. This has an impact on people and wildlife. This means that the ground is baked hard and extremely dry, which increases the risk of wildfires. Rivers are running low, crops have to be harvested earlier, and millions of people are being told to conserve water. Though there is rain in the coming week, it may not be enough to help alleviate the drought in the places which really need it.
Boy, you don't hear that? You broke. It's a bit choppy, but to say that droughts are coming to England, man, and there's rain coming in a couple of weeks, but it's not going to be enough. It's not going to be enough, man. Albert, if you could, on ChatGPT, Google, why did the Saxons want England? Why did the Saxons want England? Put it in.
So, like you said, why did the Saxons
Say again?
want England?
That's right. Yeah. Why did the Saxons want
Why did the Saxons want England? Goal of conquering England, because there was no unified England at the time. The migration and settlement in England happened over several generations, beginning. And it says the main reasons they came were for land. So population pressures and competition in what is now northern Germany. And Britain had fertile farmland that could support new settlements.
England had what?
Britain had fertile farmland that could support new settlements.
England's always been known for having fertile farmlands, always been known for its greeneries, always been known for its, its habitat, and you can plant things. And that's why the Angles came to England. That's why the Saxons came to England. That's why the Vikings came to England. Why? Because in their country, you couldn't grow nothing. But England was so fertile, so green, so nice. The Lord changed that. The Lord changed that, man. Let me tell you something, man. You're not safe when it comes to the Lord. The Lord just turned England into Africa. You think that could never happen to me? Man. That happens in Africa. That happens in the desert, man. It don't happen over here. The Lord changed England into Africa, man. Overnight, man. Overnight, man. Let me get a scripture real quick. Let me get 1 second. Someone get me Jeremiah 48 and 32.
And 32. Jeremiah chapter 48, verse 32. Of Sibna, I will weep for thee. Of Jazar.
Give me verse 33. Sorry, someone else get that from. I believe it's crashing.
Another one can. Book of Jeremiah chapter 48 verse 33. And the joy and gladness is taken from the delightful field.
Drop that. Wrong one. Give me Psalms 107:34. Psalms 107:34. It's the wrong one. My bad. Psalms 107:34.
Book of Psalms, chapter 107, verse 34. And a fruitful land into barrenness.
Right. The Bible says the Lord can turn a fruitful land into barrenness, man. So you Christians don't understand God, man. You Christians don't know this Bible, man. The most England thought that, we worry about bombs. We don't worry about earthquakes because why? We don't have no plate boundaries on England. So we don't worry about famines because you know why? Where we located, we get loads of rain, man. We get a nice cool breeze. England's known for being cold. It's known for having lots of rain and known for being wet. The Lord said He can change that. God said He can change that, man. Give me the verse above.
Can't. He turneth rivers into a wilderness.
And this is what God can do. God can turn a river into a wilderness. A river has running water, man. Flowing water. God can change that. God can make that a dry valley with nothing in there, man. God can make a river that's flowing with water a dry valley. God can make England have a drought tomorrow. He's doing it, man. Who else is doing it? We're reading in the Bible where the Bible said God can turn a flowing river to a wilderness. So who do you think is making England dry?
Right.
The climate.
Right.
It happens. I'm reading who's doing this, man. I'm reading the only person that got the power to do such a thing. The only person that said he can do such a thing, and it's God doing this, man. God said He can do a flowing river, man. A flowing river. You know what's water you gotta have for a flowing river. You brother jump in here, and is it flowing? No, man. To have flowing rivers means it's loads of water gushing from a spring. That's where you get waterfalls from and so forth. And God said he could turn that into a drought, man. He can turn that into a wood. He can dry it up, man. Come on.
And the water springs into dry ground.
And water springs, your waterfalls, some parts of the earth, water springs out of the earth. To call it a spring for a reason. You got what saying it. Yeah, this is called spring water. Why? Because it springs out of the ground, man. The Lord said he can dry that up to you, man. Don't you ever get comfy. Don't you ever get cozy, man. Don't you ever think that nothing can't happen to you, man. Don't ever think you got enough money. Don't ever think that you're good for life, because the Lord can change that, man. The Lord can make the impossible happen, man. If you don't believe me, ask the Egyptians. The Egyptians were the best nation on the face of the earth. The Egyptians were like America today, man. Proud and bold and talking about Donald Trump and Egypt, and everyone came to Egypt, man. I went to Egypt myself. I looked at the big pyramids and I said, "Raw." These pyramids are glorious now. In its time, could you imagine Egypt? In its time, Egypt was Manhattan. In its time, you're walking around. The Egyptians thought it was so great, man. Your country was a shithole compared to from Egypt. Look, we got the pyramids, the Sphinx, the obelisk. We got carvings into stone. We got chariots. Are you an Egyptian like me, man? Just like what Americans today, just like what British people today, they was somebody, man. Now, where's the Egyptians now? Where they now? In the Sahara Desert somewhere, rolling in mud, eating feces. Don't tell me God can't do the impossible. Those were a nation of people that they thought they would never fall, man. They would never fall, known for maths, astronomy, mummification, knew about electricity. And look now, man, they eating doo-doo, man. Rolling around in mud, walking around naked, man. And they built the first skyscrapers known to man. When the first skyscrapers known to man had men's, before Mount Rushmore, they had men's faces, man, on mountains, man. The Sphinx is a man's face on a lion. They did it back then. That was Manhattan back then. That was central London back then. They thought it was great, and the Lord showed them. And likewise, England thinks that, we're a fertile land. People have been fighting over England since the Saxons, man. Since the Saxons, people have been fighting for England because why? You mean tell me England's been fruitful and getting good rain and having green land from the Saxons? Why would it change now? Listen, it makes sense why a white man would be proud, because England's been fruitful for that long. So why would it change now? No, it can change. The Saxons is what 40. Oh, man, please find out when the Saxons were, man. I'm like 1400 probably.
Around 410 AD.
Look at that, man. I'm in the thousands, man. The hundreds. England been getting rain since the 400s, man. England been fruitful for the 400s, man. No wonder the white man's so proud, and I can see why he's proud. Why would it change? It's been fruitful since man can remember. So why would it dry up now? Because of God. God can make it happen, man. Keep reading.
Verse 34. A fruitful land into barrenness.
A fruitful land can be turned into barrenness. But you're not barrenness. Barren is a woman that can't have a baby. Right. The woman with a baby is known as what? She's unfruitful. A fruitful land, a land that produces timber and all these products. The Lord can make it produce nothing. You know what happens? When it don't rain, what else happens when it don't rain? Anyone know?
So like, say that again, Adam. When it don't rain.
When it don't rain. See, when it don't rain, people think, oh yeah, I can't drink. Nah, that's the least. What else happens, man?
So like, nothing don't grow.
Right, nothing don't grow. And if nothing don't grow, what else happens, man?
Can't cook.
Can't grow no crops. The animals don't have nothing to eat, nothing to drink. Animals die off.
That's what people think. Oh, you can't drink. There was some water. Nah. Without water, you got no plants. Without plants, you got no animals. Cows eat grass, so you got no cows. It's not all. So people think, oh yeah, I don't mind. I can do that veg. There's no meat either. You got no corn, you got no chicken.
Right.
You got no grass, you got no cows. McDonald's can't make money. McDonald's is known for making beef on English soil. McDonald's prides himself of, yeah, man, we got a homegrown British beef, homegrown. Won't have that no more. Burger King will go bust. You go to the supermarket, you ain't getting no eggs. Why? Because chicken need grain to produce eggs. Everything collapses, man. Everything collapses, man. Your body, not just you being thirsty, no food, no nothing, man. Life is sustained on water. It's the sun and the water. And when there's famines, you can't have nothing, man. You can't have nothing. That's the God we serve. You think that, yeah, you know, to harm the white man, you got to go out there and get weapons, go out there and get firearms. Listen, the God could take care of the white man just with the drought, just by taking away water, just by a storm. Let me tell you something. What black people thought that we're going to vote and march and get reparations, and the Lord gave it to the white man just by COVID-19, man. He crippled the white man's economy just by giving them all a cold and a flu. No one could fly. Every company was crippled, man. All the elderly of that generation died off, man. All them racist white people that called your grandma a coon and a what's it called, a gollywog. The Lord made sure that they was gasping for air, man. Made sure that they was gasping for air, man. The NHS went bankrupt. The NHS still got a long waiting list, man, because of COVID-19. That's how God rolls. We're carnal. We think we got to harm people. We think we got to get guns and bombs. The Lord just takes away water, man. The Lord just makes a hurricane. The Lord cripples the whole economy with flu-like symptoms. And that's how the Lord works. Come on.
For the wickedness of them that dwell therein.
There you go. And because of the wickedness of them that dwell therein, this is why God got to do it, man. For the wickedness of them that dwell therein. England is a wicked kingdom, man. The wicked kingdom where man can marry man, where a woman can marry a woman. Okay, let me tell you something. Listen, I think I'm not lying to you. I think this is my first summer in life. I kid you not. My first summer in life where I've seen so much naked women. I've never seen so much legs and cleavage and booty and biking shorts in my life, man. Apart from this summer. I'm not sure because it was hot for a long time. And that's this wicked kingdom, man. I've never seen so much unmodesty. I'm not exaggerating. In my whole entire life, it's common. Everyone's walking around naked. Grandma's walking around naked. Overweight woman, slim woman, young women, old woman. Everyone's walking around naked. That's a sinful kingdom, man. It's only going to get worse.
Right.
Read that again.
A fruitful land into barrenness, for the wickedness of them that dwell therein.
Come on.
Verse 35. He turneth the wilderness into a standing water.
Look at that. Look at that. Like this is the flip side. Right. The same God that can. So what are we supposed to do? Store water? You know, put money together or serve the Lord? The same God that can make fruitful land barren can make what? A barren land fruitful, man. That's the God. That's the God who you want to get on his good side. You want to get on his good side. What's proof that the Lord can turn a barren land into fruitfulness? What's the proof? Just think about Israel history.
In the rock, Moses striking the rock in the desert.
And there you go. We lived for 40 years. We lived. They didn't pass through. We lived in a place for 40 years. We lived there. We drank water in a place where there's no water. We had food in a place where there's no food.
Right.
We had crops in a place where crops can't grow. The Lord can do it for you, man. The Lord can do it for you. Black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man. If you want to live, you got to get on the Lord's good side, man. I advise anyone to get in the Lord's good books. If you're like wearing your seatbelt, now you cannot wear your seatbelt and hope you don't crash. You cannot serve the Lord and hope you don't die, hope you don't go hungry, hope you can survive. Or you can put your seatbelt on and serve the Lord, man, and ensure that you live, ensure that you don't die, ensure that your kids don't die. The chance is yours, man. The Bible says, make your election sure. You know, you don't live your life. I'm gonna take my risk. I hope everything's good. I'm gonna eat my veg, and hopefully I don't come up with an illness. Or you can serve the Lord and make sure you don't get an illness, man. Keep it in.
And dry ground into water springs.
And dry ground into water springs, man.
Carry on, yeah?
Go on.
Verse 46. And they that maketh the hunger to dwell.
Keep going.
That they may prepare a city for hibernation.
All right, drop that. Give me Luke. Give me the book of Luke 21:1.
Book of Luke, chapter 21, verse 1. And he looked up and saw the rich man casting their gifts into the treasury.
Right, so Christ saw rich men putting money in the treasury. You know what I mean? In the UPK, we got a treasury also, man. Every organization got a treasury. And Christ had money. Why? His organization needed money. Why? For travel, for food, and had a treasury. And rich men was putting chunks of money in there. Why? Because they're rich. Come on.
Verse 2. And he saw also a certain poor widow casting in. What's that?
2 mice.
Feather 2 mice. Feather and 2 mice.
Imagine you got rich people. You got rich people. You're giving them money, man. Handing over money and gold. There's a poor woman. She ain't got much, man. And she opens her little penny purse and goes, "That's all I got in there. Here you go, man. Well, all I got some fiver, you know, but here you go. Ain't much, but here you go. And so only $5. So only this is a shopping money, man. This is the money she used to go to Aldi and get a loaf of bread, carton of milk." And she goes, "You know, here you go, man. I got much, but this is what I got." So like it is.
So rich people did follow Christ.
Yeah. When the sister said, did rich people follow Christ? Rich people did follow Christ. The rich people all read the Bible. What Christians get wrong is when they say the love of money is the root of all evil. They miss the point. The love of money is the root of all evil. Meaning what? To love money. That's the problem. But it's nothing wrong to have money. Nothing wrong to have savings. Nothing wrong to have a good job or to be well off when your family left money. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Christ was a poor man. His disciples were poor. But there were rich people that followed Yahweh. There were rich people that someone get me Titus where it goes charge them that be rich among you. You could have money, God, charge them that be rich among you. Anyone got it? About it's 1 Thessalonians. No, it's not. It's once again. It's 1 Timothy 6 and 17.
Another one, 1 Timothy chapter 6, verse 17. Charge them that are rich in this world.
There you go. Paul said, charge them that are rich in this world. What's rich in this world? Rich is in the truth to the man with knowledge. Rich in the world is the man with the house, the man with the car, the man with the money. There was people in poor school, and he's telling his men, charge these men. Meaning what? Charge means what? Give them orders. Don't have these men thinking that, I'm rich, man. Somebody charge them and give them orders, but give them things to do, because why? They start to think that, well, I'm rich. I ain't got to pay the men about it. I got money, man. I can come to class late. He goes, no, charge them, man. Charge them, man. We're in the school that are rich in this world. That got the world's riches. They got the money, the jewelry, the finance, the house, the mortgage. Charge them, man. Give them orders. That's what a charge is. Today, a charge is what? To make a man pay something. A charge is an order. Go on, Habaniga.
Another one, that they be not high-minded.
You go. Charge them in the school that are rich, so that they're not high-minded. Charge them, man. Did Commander Junior Hannah ever tell you about when boys and men came to the school? And what did he do? Made them clean the toilets, man. Made them clean the toilets. You know why? They were high-minded. They thought, I'm boys to men. That's it. Nah, man. The Bible said, charge them, man. Give them orders, man. Yeah, Mr. Boys. Right. Go clean that toilet, man. Yeah, Mr. Property. Mr. Property Evaluator. Yeah. Go put your fingers in this book, man. And when I tell you to read. Charge them so that they're not high-minded. So this is proof that those rich people in the truth. What's another scripture that shows that there were rich people in the truth?
Yeah,
go on.
When Christ tells the rich man to give away all his stuff and follow him, is that one?
Yeah, that's one. The rich man and Christ wanted to see what level he was on, and the man he couldn't do it. So Christians read it and go, yeah, you can't be rich and be in the truth. That's not true, man. The Bible, what the Bible say? In Christ is what? No free, no bond, no Jew, no Greek, no male, no female. Meaning there ain't no difference between the free man and the bondman. A man who's bond, what is a man in debt? A man who's free is a man that don't owe no one nothing. There's rich people and poor people in Christ, man. men that are in jail, and there's men that's not in jail. There was women and men. You say in Christ we're all the same. There ain't no you're a woman, man. I get access to the kingdom of heaven because I'm a man, you're a woman. Now, man, we all get access to the kingdom, man. There is no I'm richer than you, so I deserve to be here. Now, man, we all deserve to be here. That's the precept there. So there was rich people in the school. Read that again, please, Habaniga.
Khan of the one Khan. Charge them not.
Sorry, it was a rich man that bought Christ too. When Christ died, there was a rich man. I can't remember his name, and he bought Christ too. He paid for it, and that's where Christ was buried. But keep reading.
Khan of the one Khan. Charge them that are rich in this world, that they be not high-minded.
Charge them, man, so that they ain't high-minded. Order them, man. Charge them, man. Give them strict discipline so that they ain't high-minded and think too much of themselves. Come on.
Khan of the one Khan. Nor trust in uncertain riches.
Yeah. Charge them so that these men don't trust in uncertain riches. Like, you know what I mean? I'm here because I got money. I'm here now, man. Get the trust on the Lord and not in their riches. Come on.
Khan of the one Khan. But in the living God.
There you go. Get them to trust in God and not in their riches, man. You get me? But that's the whole point, isn't it? The point with rich people that Christ had was they were selfish, wouldn't help their people, they loved their money, but it wasn't the fact that they were rich. Because there's people that come in the truth of all walks of life. People that are well off, and brothers that did that's not so well off. All right, go back to where we were. Sorry, was it Luke 21 and what 2?
Yeah. Book of Luke, chapter 21, verse 2. And he saw a certain poor widow casting in feather 2 mites.
And he saw this woman, so you got bagger man, rich men supporting Christ, man, supporting his cause, man, giving money, man. Why? Because they could afford it. They could afford it, and there's a woman that couldn't afford it. She had the last fiver. I thought, boy, you know, where's my purse, man? This is all I got, man. Hold this, man. Come on.
And he said, of the truth I say unto you, that this poor widow had cast in more than they all.
So hold on, man. How does this make sense? You go to him, you got man that put in millions, gold, riches, frankincense, myrrh, and you got a woman that threw in a fiver. And Christ saying her fiver is more than their riches. How's that possible? Christ saying she's putting more than they put in. But these men are rich. And they put X amount of money in the treasury. And this woman put shillings in there, man. Put 2 pence in there, man. How is that possible? How is she putting more than them? Because
I think it's what she's got, what she's valued as. So she gave everything what she had. Them guys have still got, even though they put more, they still got. She gave her last kind of thing.
There you go. She gave all she had. They gave what they could spare. But technically, they gave more, technically. But according to Christ, she gave more because she gave all she had. She ain't got nothing else. You know what it is to love? You know how much you gotta love something to give it your all? You know how much you gotta love your children to give them the last piece of food? You know how much you gotta love someone to say my last tenner, you know, but you have it. That's love, man. Now, when you got a mill, it's nothing to give someone $1,000. It's nothing to give him $2,000. Nothing to give him 10 grand. I can't man will think now, but he gave me 10 grand. Of course he can, because he got it to spare. Real love is when you don't have it to spare. Real love is what a parent does. And a parent opens that cupboard, man, and goes, why? You know what I mean? The rice and that didn't stretch too tall. So I'll point out about them days, man, when your parents will make food, man, and it didn't stretch too much. And they go, go on, man, you eat, man. And your parents watch you. Like, you can manage that. Like, yeah, I'm good, man. And that's funny. You know, when you ever want food, whenever you want some food, that's when they finish the food, you know. Listen, whenever you want it, like, oh, you want the rest of that? That's when, yeah, I want it, man. And they actually finish off the whole food. That's love right there. When you can give someone your last, when you can need something and you give it to somebody else, that is real love right there. That's when you give your all, man. Keep it in.
Verse 4. For all these have of the abundance cast in unto the offering of God.
There you go. All these man got abundance. These man got it. They got a bag of money, so it's nothing to part with a meal. It's nothing to part with 2 mil when you got 10 mils. Nothing. But this sister here, keep it.
But she of her penury have cast in all the living that she had.
And she gave all she had, man. Ain't nothing else, man. She don't know how she's doing shopping, man. She don't know how the electric's gonna stay on, man. She don't know how she's paying the light bill, how she's paying her gas bill and electric bill and car note. She ain't got a clue, man. All she knows is this. I want to help out, man. Here, hold this, man. That's the one that loves the truth, man. And it ain't gotta just be, the Bible goes where your heart is, that's where your money is also, man. But brothers can also give their time also, man. What you're devoted to, what you give your time to, man, is also what you love as well, man. Keep it in.
Come, verse 5. And as some spake of the temple, how it was adorned with godly stones and gifts, he said.
So after that, the disciples started to show Christ the temple. So yo, look at the temple, look how nice it is, man. Now keep in mind, did anyone know where Christ is from?
Judea.
Christ from like Nazareth, small towns in Israel. So right about that in the capital. So the disciples are like, no, look at this, man. It's like you brothers from Birmingham going to like London. And you look at the Big Ben and the London Eye, like, whoa, the disciples showed him like, so look at this, man. Look at it built up, man. Nice stone, like a brother from country. And he goes Kingston one day on the trip. He's like, whoa, it's fascinating. That was the disciples showing Christ that they had the buildings are made, how big they are. And if you read the Bible, he talks about the temple, the outer wall, the inner wall, the porch, and looking like, whoa, look how great this is, man. Keep going.
Come, verse 6. As for those things which ye behold, the days will come in which they shall not be left one stone upon another.
Right. And this is what Christ said to the disciples, man. I see you looking at the temple right now, man. I see you wondering how beautiful the temple is, man. But listen, that day's coming when this beautiful temple that you love so much is gonna be gone, man. It's gonna be gone. When did that happen? Did anyone know?
So like 70 AD.
Yes.
70 AD, man. 70 AD. Titus and his son Vespasian, man, put an end to the Jewish state, man. I'm gonna go to Rome to go see it as well, man. I'm gonna go see the Arch of Titus, man. Christ prophesied about. You say it's mad. You say the Bible's not real. People go to Rome to see the Arch of Titus, which Christ spoke about, man, before it happened. This happened, man. Christ said the day's coming where the temple's gonna be not one. This is the beautiful stones you're talking about. We're not one of them's gonna be on top of another one. It's gonna be totally down, man. Keep it in. Which also a cut as well. It's a cut for them Jewish people that pray to the Wailing Wall, man. You say, oh, this is the last piece of wall left of a temple. When the Bible, nowhere in the Bible does it say to pray to some wall, man. And kiss some wall and write a wish on a piece of paper and push it in the wall, man. The Bible says there's no. Read that part again about the stones.
And as some speak of the temple, how it was adorned with godly stones and gifts, he said.
So it was adorn means decorated. The temple looked good, man. The adorned, looked nice. Like it's like going to you brothers been to King James Castle, glorious, man. Big castle on it, massive. It looks good, man. It's adorned with nice stones and looking good. Come on.
Verse 6. As for these things which ye behold, the days will come in the which they shall not be left one stone upon another.
The Lord said what? There's not going to be one stone upon another, man. The Lord didn't say it's going to be destroyed, but there's going to be a wall left. Not one stone upon another. Did anyone know how you get a wall? Well, what's a wall made of to that one?
Stones, bricks.
But how do you get a wall? Is it one stone? Is it two stones? How do you get a wall?
You have to stack stones upon stones or bricks upon bricks.
Okay. What did Christ say about stones upon stones?
They shall not be left one upon another.
So what the hell? What's that you're praying to, man? What's that you're praying to, man? It's not the Wailing Wall. I don't know what wall. I don't know what wall it is. But it's not the temple, man. Why? Because Christ said so. Jesus Christ said so. So he said, "What? Shall not be one stone laid upon another?" And a wall happened. That's what I checked. A wall happens to be one stone laid upon another. But Christ said that wouldn't happen, man. Come on.
Right.
That shall not be thrown down. Verse 7. And they asked him, saying, Master, but when shall these things be?
And I ask Christ, well, when is this gonna happen? If I go to you, listen. If I say to you, listen, man, Christ coming back, man. Christ coming back, and the white man going in chains. The first thing you say, yo, when? The first thing anyone say, when? Imagine we're in London. Say, oh, sir, man, that Big Ben looks amazing. I go, that Big Ben soon come down. The first thing to say is, when's this? And that's what they ask Christ. Whoa, hold on, Jerusalem. Now one stood up another. When? I want to prepare. Come on.
And what sign will there be when these things shall come to pass?
There you go. What's the signs, man? What things should we look out for? When? Give me time, or give me something to look out for, so I can prepare myself. Come on.
Verse 8. And he said, take heed that ye be not deceived.
Oh, the first sign Christ said, man, is don't be deceived. Don't be deceived. Why? Because Christ do that. What? If Christ said, take heed that you're not deceived, what does that mean? It means that a big deception is coming. And this is the deception that Christ is talking about. Keep reading.
For many shall come in my name.
Read that again.
For many shall come in my name.
Who's the many that come in Christ's name, man? Who's the many? What's the biggest religion on the face of the earth, man? Oh,
Christianity.
The people that come in Christ's name. The people that say that, oh yeah, we follow Christ. The people that say, yeah, we keep Christ's birthday. Yeah, we follow the resurrection and death of Christ. They're called Christians, man. That's the many that come in Christ's name. And they do what? They deceive the whole world, man. They got the whole world thinking Christ is white. They got the whole world thinking that his birthday is December 25th. They got the whole world thinking that white people. They got the whole world thinking the angels are white. That's the many that shall deceive, man.
Right.
Christ is not deceived. There's only one way you be not deceived, man. That's by coming in the ISUPK, man. In the ISUPK, we teach that God is white. We teach you the angels are white. We teach that God didn't die for all nations, man. These are all the things that have deceived many. And there's only one way that you make sure you get deceived. That's by coming in the class of the ISUPK, man. Come on.
I am Christ, and the time draweth near. Go ye not therefore after them.
Don't go after them. Don't go to their church. Don't go to their mass. Don't go to their Sunday school, man. Don't go after them. I saw some Christians the other day back in the Facebook like group, man, to laugh. The shit was hilarious. I showed the video. The man goes, they're debating if Jesus is the son of God or Joseph. The man goes, so what tribe is Jesus? He goes, Judah. The Christian man goes, yeah, all right, cool. But in the case of he goes, in the case of no father, what tribe would it be? I couldn't believe it. I said, wow, why are we even considering this? What do you mean in the case of no father? It's not possible to have no father. That's ridiculous. So the boy goes, sit in Berlin. So one of them said, yeah, but come on, common sense. He goes, oh, forget about common sense for now. Forget about common sense. What are we doing here? That's the deception about the Christian church. You got to put common sense to the back. Common sense. The man goes, listen, if you got a woman here with a belly and a baby's like, what's the first thing you're going to think? Common sense, what's the first thing? No. The man said, don't worry about common sense. I said, wow, that's the Christian church. A man trying to tell me God is one. There's one God. But then you got God the Father, Son, Holy Ghost. That's three gods, man. Listen, I've tried to understand. One time I said to Krafia, stop being so biased. Try listen. And I couldn't get it, man. I've listened. God logic said, all right. God logic said, Captain Zayak. He said, listen, he gave the best analogy. He goes, listen, man. All these men are under you, yeah? He goes, yeah, okay. So Christ is under God. Okay. So all these men are under you. But does that mean they're not human? They're under you, but still human like you. Okay, yeah. So me and these 4 individuals are human. With 4 individuals. With 4 people. So is God 4 people? God, I can't get around it. He's saying, see, Christ is under God, but see, they're under him in rank, but they share the same divinity. So there's 2 people sharing the same divinity, just like me and the men under me share being human. I can't get around it, man. That's 2. I can count. That's 2 gods then. If 2 men share the same divinity, that's 2 divine persons, which means it's 2 gods. Someone tell me if I'm wrong. Please, someone tell me if I'm not getting it. I've tried. I've tried to be a Christian for 2 seconds. I can't get my head around it. I've tried listening to him. I couldn't do it. It don't make sense at all. He said, no. But they share the same divineness. If 2 people share this, if 2 people share the same car, that's 2 people sharing the one car. So it still remains it's 2. I can't. I'm slow. And that's Christianity. And somehow, so it's so complex and don't make sense, but it deceives many. People believe in it. Imagine that, but we're gonna break out scripture and convince people. No one believes us. But a Christian man can rock up and say, yeah, man, God's two people, but still one. Oh, it makes sense to me.
Right.
Whole world believes in that. Oh, yeah, Mary didn't have sex with a baby. Everyone believes in that, man. It beats me. Carry on.
Salakia. Whatever. Salakia. Oppressor said it, man. Reptile beast of the field said it. And because he said it, everybody just can change their mind.
You break it up, but I think I heard what you're saying. You said because the beast of the field said it, that's why everyone believes it. And you're right, man. The black man, you know the Israel band, we're just the wrong color, man. That's all it is. You know, when we break out something, we gotta prove it, man. The white man can say something, don't prove nothing. And everyone looks up to me. You know why? Because he's God. He can say stuff, but yeah, it makes sense to me. Oh no, keep it in.
Another one, Khan. But when ye shall hear of wars and commotions, to be terrified, for these things must first come to pass.
So Christ is breaking down the end of the world, the end of Jerusalem, and then the end of the world. What's the end of the world? The end of the society. The end of the world ain't talking about the earth, it's talking about the end of this society, man. The end of England, the end of Rome, France, and homosexuality, and women dressing naked, and 304s. This world, this society is going to come to an end. And what's the signs? Wars and rumors of wars, man. Christ, when these things happen, don't be terrified. Why did it say don't be terrified?
That's lucky because to rise up. It's our time, Black man, Hispanic, and Native Indian time to rule. That's the kingdom of God coming.
Any man will see the wars and think, oh my God, this is crazy, and you're right to feel that way. But it's not that this can't happen. This can't happen. You can't get a kingdom unless this happens. Like a woman can't have a baby in her belly.
Right, without pain.
When the pregnancy pain comes, talking about, oh my God, this is crazy. You can't get the baby without the pains. And we can't get the kingdom without these wars, man.
Right.
We can't. So when you see these wars happen, don't look at it as, oh my God, it's terrible. Look at it, this is great, man. The more bombs go off, you know what that means? Yo, one step closer to drug-free communities, man. The more petrol prices going up, it might be rough, man. But you're one step closer to getting rid of single homes. You're one step closer to having drug-free communities. You're one step closer for black on black crime to not exist no more. You're getting closer, man. Come on.
But the end is not by and by.
And it's not yet.
Come on.
Verse 10. Then said unto them, nation shall rise against nation.
And that's what you're seeing today, man. That's what you're seeing today. So, let me tell you something, man. Black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man. I've heard many religions, man. The New Wahhabism, they're so smart, aren't they? The Muslims are so smart, man. The blacks are so smart, man. They're so smart, but they can't tell black people how we're going to get out of this condition.
Right.
I'm at the point in my life, I don't care what anyone says, man. Don't try to convince me with no book, man. Don't tell me how I read this book. And black people, yeah, we came from the planet Risk, and really, yeah, we evolved from blah, 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 and we're the kings of Egypt, and we're holy people. I would have said to you, so how did we become holy again? Well, I don't really know, I don't want to hear it, man. I don't want to hear it, man. The Bible lets us know how we get back on top. The Bible lets us know what we got to do to get our kingdom back, man. That's a book that I got to invest in. That's a book that I got to read, man. Don't tell me how great I was. Don't tell me the black man's the first man. That's fine. The black man's the first man, but right about now, the black man's in hell. The first man's in hell. The original man's in hell, man. Right. Being original ain't helping me, man. Being original man, I'm the original man in slavery. I'm the original man on child support. I'm the original man living in a council estate, man. That's not good enough.
Right.
I need a book to tell me how to come out of them council estates, how to come off crack cocaine, and it so happens the Bible has that, man. That's the book I'm gonna read, man. Keep it in.
Another one, Khan. And kingdom against kingdom.
Nation against nation, kingdom against kingdom, man. I mean, what? Race against race, man. Country against country. Now you know why. Now you know why America can't get to the Straits of Hormuz, man. Now you know why Iran and America are going at it. Now you know why Ukraine and Russia are going at it, man. Now you know why Taiwan and China are going at it, man. Now you know why. Because why our freedom's close. Our kingdom's close, man. These things must happen. Come on.
Verse 11. And great earthquakes shall be in diverse places, and famines and pestilence.
Wait. The great earthquake shall be in diverse places. You know what diverse means?
Different places.
Different places, man. Places where you wouldn't expect it to be. And not only earthquakes in diverse places, famines also in diverse places. Famines where? What's a diverse place where you wouldn't expect a famine to happen?
Right here, Slovakia.
Right here, man.
In America, UK.
The Greenland, the Green England, man. Islands, no. What's the color of Ireland? Anyone know?
Say again?
What is the color of Ireland?
The what, Slovakia? Of Ireland. What's the what of Ireland, that one?
So the capital of Ireland? Or the color of Ireland?
Again?
He said the color of Ireland.
What is the color of Ireland? Like, what color does it? What color does the leprechaun wear? You know, what color is? What do you think? What do you think of when you think
green.
of Ireland?
The green.
Green.
Go on. You think of green?
The luscious land.
The four-leaf clover. The green, the clover, the four-leaf clover leaf, the leprechaun, green. Robert, if you could find Google for me. Say why is Ireland's color green?
Council.
If you could.
I think they say it's Patrick or something.
It says Ireland. Hold on. Why is? Let me search. Why is green the national color of Ireland? Hold on. I think it used to be blue. It says change from blue to green.
Google this. Just to say, why is Ireland's color green?
Come on. Those Ireland's. All right. It says Ireland is so green because of frequent rainfall, a mild climate, and rich soil. Frequent rainfall.
So, but I feel Ireland needs to change that color to brown now. Ireland better change to that. Ireland's color is green because it's known for its frequent rainfall. What rainfall, man? They ain't been raining a month. England, the UK is so known for being fertile that Ireland's color is green. Why? Because it represents the greenness and the fertileness and the green landscape of the country, man. Been that way for years. Now the law's changing it. Now there's famines in diverse places, man. Now water ain't dropping in Ireland, man. You might want to change it to brown now. Might want to change that. Keep it in.
Can. And famines and pestilence and fearful sights and great signs shall there be from heaven.
All right, no sweat. That's it on that. Any questions? Anything there? Anyone wants to bring out real quick? Anything anyone don't understand? No sweat. Let me get
fearful signs from heaven. You get me? Yeah.
There you go, man. What's the fearful sign from heaven that England's seeing right now?
Drought,
man. No rain. The fearful sight to see from heaven now is the sun. Every single day, man. I've never in my life, man, haven't seen 3 heat waves back. 3 or 4? 3 or 4? 3 heat waves back to back. And I think one's coming as well. Crazy, man. England, you have never, ever, England's never, what's it called, use aircon in their life. It's not an aircon country. It's a couple of days of heat, just blaze a fan, and then we're good to go. Not ever talking about getting aircon. In fact, you couldn't even get aircon. You could not get aircon in the UK. Why? Because everything was sold out, man. That's the Lord, man. I'm talking about global warming, man. It's the Lord, man. Benjamin actually wants to what concept, if I may, sir? Total off topic though. Oh, no sweat, Ira. He's off topic, I don't mind. Just bring it in. In the meantime, with keep it in.
Verse 12. But before all these, they shall lay their hands on you and prosecute you, delivering you up to the synagogue and into prisons, being brought before kings and rulers for my name's sake.
There you go. Yahweh said people are going to bring you into synagogues, man. People are going to call the police on you, man, for my name's sake. That's what, you can't be talking about Christians, man.
That's right.
Who's flagging Christian channels, man? Who's blacklisting Christians, man? Who's shadow banning Christians? Who's calling the police on Christians, man? Who's trying to lock them up, man? Who's trying to put charges on them? Who's trying to call the police on them, man? But they do it to us. And why they do it for us? Because they hate Christ, no? For Christ and for my name's sake. Because of the things that you teach. They hate you because of the things that you teach, man. People shall hate you for my name's sake. Now you know why your baby mom can't stand you, man. Now you know why she called the police on you. Now you know why she took the kid away. Now you know why your kid hates you because you don't celebrate Christmas and birthdays, man. This is the reason why. This is why your sisters and your family and your aunties and uncles don't talk to you no more, man. This is why your work colleagues hate you for Christ's name's sake, man. They hate the truth, and everything you teach is against their ways. Guess what in the scripture where it goes, men love darkness rather than light, man. I think it's John 1, is it? I think it's John 3, and about 17.
We'll drop this one now, yeah?
One.
Let's see. John chapter 3, verse 8. No.
Matthew 3, verse 19.
19. Condition that light coming to God. John 3 and 19. And this is the condemnation that light has come into the world.
There you go. So this is the condemnation. Meaning what? This is why people are gonna die. This is why people are gonna go to jail. This is why people are gonna get AIDS. This is the condemnation. I mean, this is why people are gonna die. Why? Because the light has come into the world. What's the light, man? Jesus.
Sure, right.
The ISUPK, man, light is coming to the world. Now you don't have to guess and be in darkness and think, should I be a Christian? Should I be a Muslim? You got light now, man. You know what to be. You know what to follow. You know what laws that you're planning to keep. You know that Christmas is wrong. You know that Easter is wrong. You got light now, man. But this is the problem. This is why men are gonna die. Come on.
God. Light is coming to the world, and men loved darkness rather than light.
Men just love darkness rather than light. This is a precept for Alban, man. Men love that death rather than that light. Men love the darkness. Men love to be ignorant. They love it, man. Brothers don't want to. Nobody wants to believe in the truth. Why? Because they want to be ignorant, man. They want to be ignorant, celebrate Christmas and celebrate Easter with bunny's legs. Nobody wants to be a man and say, you know what? Forget them holidays, man. You know what I mean? I don't care what the world says. I don't care what my grandma says. I don't care what society says. I'm doing what's right, man. It's easy just to be Christian. It's easy just to be under you. Listen, you know how easy to be Christian? It's easy just to be under your woman and say, yes, dear. Fight with your woman. Go to war with your woman and say, no, I'm in charge, man. And go to war, man, until she finally yields. It's easier just to be like every other man. How much do you brothers know brothers that go to jail, brothers that sell drugs, brothers that kill people before?
Right.
Brothers that's done 25 years in jail. Guess what? Even them men their woman. Even them, no, babe. No. I wasn't cheating. That number ain't mine. Why? Because it's easy to be Christian. It's easy, man. Even the roughest man is scared, man. Even the roughest man got a woman putting her fingers in his face saying, sleep downstairs. Who you think you are? It's easier to be Christian. It's harder for a man to say, no, I'm in charge. I'm the man. I'm going to have multiple wives. I'm going to celebrate Passover even though everyone thinks I'm crazy. That's the hard thing to do, man. But men rather darkness. Why? Because darkness is easy, man. It's comfortable, man. Ain't nobody but the light. When your eyes are closed, Akim, and you got those sheets on you, that darkness feels nice. It's cozy, man. You don't want no man switching the lights on and pulling the quilt off you. It's not that comfortable. You rather say nice and cozy and in the dark, man. And that's why a lot of brothers are gonna die. Why? Because brothers love the darkness, man. Come on.
Can men love darkness rather than light because their deeds were evil.
That's why they like it, because they're evil, man. The deeds are evil. The deeds are things you do. The deeds are evil, man. That's why they love darkness rather than loving light, man. Because they want to be evil. They want an excuse, man. All right, what's the brother's question, Baba Kashar?
Sir, we had a question from Ira. He says Captain Tazarek has been speaking with UNC 607, and at times he'd be agreeing with him. How could someone like UNC 607 have those type of understandings without believing in the Lord? He says he asks because he encounters people like that.
I'm not sure what it means. So it means like, I'm gonna get me right. Let me see if we get it right about Alban. So Captain Tazarek sits down with man like UNC, yeah? And how does he do such a thing?
He says at times Captain be agreeing with UNC 607, like agreeing with the things that he's saying. And Ira is taking it to the point where he's asking, how is it possible that without the Lord, people like UNC 607 have a certain level of understanding that Captain would agree with them?
But there's some people that's in the world, and they know that black and black crime's wrong. That they can agree. Some people in the world, they're not in the truth. They don't know the depths of in the truth, but they know that Christ is black. That you can agree with. Some women out there that can, that believe that women should be submissive. I bet a few of them. They're not in the truth. They probably celebrate Christmas, Easter, probably 304s, but they know that a woman should be submissive. That you can agree with. And that is what a fishing tool, man. Give me that. Give me, I make a fisher of men. You got men like T.I. T.I. not in the truth. T.I. celebrates Christmas. Probably eats pork. I know he smokes weed. And T.I. will tell you, black people need more black businesses. Black people got to be independent. Black people got to stop making the white man rich, man. Elaine the Payne the other day was saying that black people, we do all the hip-hop music, yet we don't own hip-hop. She ain't in the truth. So there's some brothers that they can see injustice. They can see when things are right and wrong. And that you can agree with. Someone get me that scripture ready.
Concept. Mark chapter 1 and verse 17. And Yahushua said unto them, come ye after me, and I will make you to become fishers of men.
And you hear the IRA. Right about now, you're in the truth, man. But there's going to be a time when you're going to do your officer's test. And you're not going to just be a brother in the truth. You're going to be a fisher of men. You're going to be a man. Listen, your career is going to be fishing brothers in the truth. You know how a fisherman gets fish? Sometimes, if a fisherman's looking for one fish, he might use a rod. If you go to a place with loads of fish, you use a net. Sometimes they use a different bait, depending on if the rivers are strong or they're calm. Use a different bait. And likewise, the days in the come when you're going to be a fisher of men. You're going to sit down with people like UNC 607 and to fish me and say, UNC, you're right, You're right, man. You know what I mean? Black people should have their own businesses. But guess what, UNC? Imagine that's in the Bible, man. UNC say, really? Yeah, I'll show you right now, man. Before you know it now, UNC's all black. UNC's on the streets, man. That's what Tazark's doing. People look at Tazark and say, oh my God, look at him, man. With these niggas. Oh, they in the world, man. That's disgusting. Yuck. Tazark is a fisherman of men, man. He knows what he's doing, man. When you're a Christian and you're like, these niggas, man. Ugh. Niggas will never come to you. They feel, see, man, I could never be around him, man. He's too uppity, man. He's too stush. He's too bougie, man. I can't be around him. What did Paul say? When I came to you, what did he say? When I was around a Jew, I became as a Jew. When I was around the Gentiles, I became a Gentile, man. And that's what you got to do. When you're around brothers that are roadmen, you go, well, you're good, man, you're good. Yeah, man, what you saying, man? Oh, listen, come to the school, man. Not like your pastor. Your pastor goes around roadmen and talks elegant English, man. Brother, when you cutting your hair, man, why do you wear these big baggy jeans, man? That just judges niggas, man. Listen, roadmen all the time say, I can't go to that church, man. Whores as well say, boy, I can't go to that church, man. It's too judgmental, man. Paul knew what to do. Paul the fisher of men. What? Tazark knows what he's doing. Tazark goes there. It could go there in a full garment. It look like an alien, but now it goes in a t-shirt, man. trainers, baggy jeans, jack, in the chair like this, right, man? Yeah, that's what he's saying, man. You good talking slang, talking how brothers talk. So brothers, you know what? This brother just like me, and he's righteous. I can be righteous too. See, I thought righteous was way out, man. I thought it was up there. The Christian pastor made that to be righteousness is way out there. I can't reach that. Well, you know what? I can reach it, man. I can reach it, man. So listen, Drought does it. And Drought's a down to earth brother, just like me. And he don't eat pork, crab, shrimp, and lobster. So you know what? Maybe I can do it too, man. Maybe it ain't hard. And that's our craft, man. That's something you develop over time. Someone else get me go ahead.
I've got the one in Paul, Corinthians. To the Jew I became a Jew.
There you go, get that one.
Okay. 1 Corinthians chapter 9, verse 20. And unto the Jews I became as a Jew.
There you go. So when Paul's around the Jews, he became as a Jew, man. Paul come in the full garment, doing the full salute. Chill out, man. You how much you're doing the whole salute, man. You know what I mean? To gain brothers in. So brothers get comfortable, let their guard down, man. Then you can swoop them with the truth, man. Yeah, man. But you know about trying to eat pork, innit? You know about that's what you gotta do it, man. If you're in the truth, you talk to an older man, you're gonna talk about the Windrush. You're gonna talk about, boy, back in the Windrush, the white man was rough, man. You know, you're that same white man that calls you a coon and gollywog, and you know he ain't changed. Same, you know, if you're porting you now. Guess what? That white was in the Bible, man. The Bible said that this white man would have no what remorse on the young or the elderly. Ain't you old? Ain't you old, sir? And then we black man go, you know, true. And some point,
right. Good. Put on my glasses. Let me see.
Me eyeglass, man.
Exhibit.
Younger man, you say, yo, listen, man, he said the white man was killed Mark Duggan. I got away with it. The Bible says he got no remorse for the younger, the old. The younger say, raw. Right. I don't know what young men say.
Real talk, fam. Real talk.
I'm old now. For real, man. When you're around the Jews, you're a Jew, man. Why Paul mastered his craft, man. Mastered his craft. You come to the ISUPK, you'd be like to Zarpon, Habaniga, Alban, Vidaya Allah, man. Men that master their craft, man. You watch your videos back and you say, you know, how can I say that better? How you know what I mean? That's why we got class. Our job is to go out there and fish, man. This is our job right here, man. Any job you go to, have meetings every month, man. How they can sell more, how they can do more, how they can improve the service. And black man, this is your craft. You guys do the exact same thing. Footballers watch the old games. Footballers train and go over and over again. We do the exact same thing. Go ahead.
God. I became a Jew, as a Jew, that I might gain the Jews.
That I might gain the Jews. That's how you gain Jews, man. You can't gain a brother in the ghetto by being posh and showing him how much he is, showing him how much he could never be on your level. So I'm rich, and with the assumatology and the colorology, a man's like, wow, I could never be. You gotta show, man, this is someone just like you, man.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, drop that. Let me get the last one real quick, and then we get the brother's question as well. Give me Matthew 9 and 10.
Got another one, Matthew chapter 9, verse 10. And it came to pass, as Jehoiakim sat at meat in the house, behold, many publicans and sinners.
Book of Matthew, chapter 9, verse 10. And it came to pass, as Jesus sat at meat in the house, behold, many publicans and sinners came and sat down with him and his disciples.
So Christ is eating meat now. He's eating food. He's jamming. He's eating. Eating to black people is a big thing. So you brothers don't know this because you're black. I didn't know myself. But eating to black people is how we socialize. Mm-hmm. Do you know? I'm gonna blow your mind. Do you know white people don't have food at parties? I had no idea. I thought everyone did. Food to us is a big food. Food at weddings, food at parties, food at funerals. It's how we socialize. It's always been how we've been. Always. In the time of Abraham, when the angels came to Abraham, he did what? He said, go get a fatted calf, man. It's how we roll. And Christ is socializing with brothers, man, sitting down, eating with publicans, man. People that you go, him. He's a road man. That's on 607. Christ sat down with them brothers, man. That's how you win them. Mm-hmm. Sat down with them, man. Broke bread with them. So, why you good? That's where you coming from? Listen, man, you know you come to class. You know you come to class. I'm waiting. Listen. So you keep saying, but I don't see you in class though. Why you saying, you're right? He's a devil, but boy, I don't see you in class though. So what are you gonna do about it, man? That's what Christ is doing. Sitting down with people that everyone hopes gone, man. These are the men you got to sit down with. Come on.
Right.
Come, verse 11. And when the Pharisees saw it, they said unto his disciples, why eateth your masters with publicans and sinners?
The scribes and Pharisees. Imagine this, Alban. You're sitting down with Captain Meshach and that, yeah? And we're all eating and so forth. And a Christian man goes, Alban, how come your master's sitting down with these tramps, man? How come your master's sitting down with these roadmen? Sniggering. Like basically implying that some master he is. He taps the disciples, yo, so how come? So this your master, yeah? Yeah, your master, yeah, the one next to the man with the pre-shiesty mask on. Your master, yeah, okay. Sitting down next to Tony that just got off for signing that big bird of coke. Okay, all right then. Okay, you must. That's the spirit behind it. The sarcasm. Come on.
Verse 12. But when Jesus heard that, he said unto them, they that be whole need not a physician.
There you go, man. A physician, a doctor. Christ said, them not well, don't need a doctor. If you're well, you don't need a doctor.
Right.
Who needs a doctor? Sick people. It makes sense that I sit down with 6'7" unk, man. It makes sense that I sit down with these roadmen. Why? Because they need it, man. It makes sense that I sit down with a man fresh out of jail. Why? Because he needs it, man. You, man, you're good, man. You're up there, you're nice. You got the kingdom in your palm, man. You don't need me, man. What Christ is saying. So, yeah. Captain sits down with unk. Why? Because we're not like the Christian church, man. We're not bougie and think we're better than people. And also, we got Christian brothers in, man. The kingdom of heaven is for those people anyway.
Right.
When you read the parable, Christ said, what? Those that are bidden to my supper shall not taste of my feast, man. Who's those that are bidden? Who's those that was invited initially, man? Your pastor, your Pharisees, your scribes, your pastor, your vicar. They were invited. And Christ said, loud them, I'm going to the hedges, man, the byways, the streets, man. The kingdom of heaven is for men, just like on 607, whatever his name is, man. No sweat. Right. Limit last one. Salakia, if I may, can I get understanding on Matthew 22? Is he what? Is the hellfire talking about the prelude? Let's see. Someone get that. Matthew 5:22.
Matthew chapter 5, verse 22.
Sorry, hold it, sorry, you're echoing. Just make Haban God on the right.
Matthew chapter 5, verse 22. But I say unto you that whosoever is angry with a brother without cause shall be in danger of judgment.
There you go. So any man that's vexed with his brother without cause, well, is the Bible saying that you can't be angry at a brother?
No.
You can. The Bible says you can't be angry at a brother with no cause.
Right.
Black people, our people are famous for doing it, man. I don't like him, you know why? I don't like him.
Someone else.
I don't like, you know why? Spirits don't agree with her, man. You can't be angry with a brother with no cause. Can you be angry because a brother stole your wife? Absolutely, man. Can you be angry because a brother stole for you? Absolutely, man. But can you be angry because, you know, I'm having a bad day? Don't feel like it. You don't like him. You can't, man.
Right.
Read that part again.
Calm. But I say unto you that whosoever is angry with his brother without a cause shall be in danger of the judgment.
Here you go. You're going to be judged, man. You get kicked out of school. The Lord can punish you. You're going to be judged by the Lord, man. If you hate your brother without a cause. This is Christ. Right. This is Christ's commandments. Christ made the commandments harder, man. The Bible says, thou shalt not murder. So a man could hate you. A man could hate you, but not murder you. Listen, even if you hate a man in your heart, man, it's bad enough. It's bad enough. So Christ made the commandments harder, man. Christ showed us true love. Come on.
And whosoever shall say to his brother, Rakar, shall be in danger of the council.
There you go. The judgment, the council. What's the council, Akim? A council is when a brother does you wrong. You sit in a council, and that brother gets judged. If you're wrong, you get judged, man. That's why it goes. You're in danger of the judgment, in danger of the council. That is a punishment that the school will give you. It could be a fine, get kicked out, could be push, whatever the judgment could be. You could be you're in danger of that for hating your brother. Come on,
Canada one Khan. But
That's like-
whosoever shall
No,
but
go ahead.
But whosoever shall say, "Thou fool," shall be in danger of hellfire.
You go, what's the hellfire, Akim? In that context, what's the hellfire? Say it twice. Say the same thing twice.
Judgment.
The judgment. He that hates his brother gets judgment. He that hates his brother without a cause goes to council. He that hates his brother again, hellfire. It's referred to hellfire. Why? Because fire burns, man. Hurts, don't feel good. The hellfire you're gonna get is the judgment, the punishment from the Most High, man. The punishment the school gonna give you, man, which comes from the Lord. That's the hellfire. Not talking about literal hellfire. Not talking about you're gonna be burned, meaning what you're gonna be judged. You're gonna get the counsel. Say the same thing 3 times. Read that again, Baba Bashar.
From the top.
Yeah.
Canada one Khan. But I say unto you that whosoever is angry with his brother without a cause shall be in danger of the judgment.
There you go, in danger of the judgment. Come on.
Canada one Khan. And whosoever shall say to his brother, "Recall," shall be in danger of the council.
Then you say the same thing again. Come on.
But whosoever shall say, "Thou fool," shall be in danger of hellfire.
There you go, man. Talk about that. When you hear fire in the Bible, different contexts. The Bible will say what? In the Bible it says what? Israel shall be burned with hunger. The Bible talks about the punishment of the Lord is like a burning fire. These are symbolic words to show how graphic the Lord's anger is. The Bible goes, "You kindle the flame of my anger that shall burn to the lowest of hell."
Right.
Fire in the Bible ain't always literal. Now, fire in the Bible does sometimes talk about thermonuclear warfare. In this one, it's not. It's talking about how sore the punishment is. It refers to it as fire. You know, just preach it all over the Bible. Get the one where it goes, don't get it now. But one where it goes, "You've kindled the fire in my anger that shall burn." You know, the Lord's anger is compared to fire. The one where it says you should be burnt with hunger. There's quite a few. In this one, it's talking about the fiery anger the Lord got for you. The fiery anger the Lord got for you. Get me last one. Let me one more show that fire ain't all talking about literal fire. Get me where it goes. No, the one that goes, "If we sin willfully." Give me that one.
It's like a.
What? Give me. "If we sin willfully."
Hebrews chapter 10 and verse 26. For if we sin willfully after that we have received the knowledge of the truth, there remaineth.
So imagine we come in the truth. We know it's wrong to smoke weed. We know it's wrong to have sex with whores. We know it's wrong to buy prostitutes, and we do it anyway. We are willfully sinning. See, a man that don't know it is wrong and will get punished. But if you sin willfully, you know when you think, "I've been to class, but I'm doing it, man." We done, Raban?
Another one time. There remaineth no more sacrifice for sins.
There's no more sacrifice for sin, meaning what? Christ died for your past sins, all the things you didn't catch, Christ died for. But now, shit, you got to pay for it now. So, see, you didn't lose your job last time because Christ pays for that. You didn't lose your wife last time. You didn't lose an arm. You didn't get sick. You didn't lose your job. You didn't get cancer. Whatever the punishment God had for you, you didn't get it because Christ said, "Lord, I'll pay for it, man." But now you do it willfully. There's no more sacrifice for your sin. You got to pay for it now. It don't mean you're going to die, but it means you got to pay for it, man. Come on.
But a certain faithful looking for of.
Wait there. But there's no sacrifice for your sin, but this is what there is. There is a certain fearful looking. Looking, oh my God, I effed up, man. The Lord's gonna get me. Oh my God, is this it? You lose your job, is this the Lord punishing me? Oh my God, why for this Lord? You're just looking out for the Lord's punishment, man. You're scared to go to your job, you're scared to drive, man. Your car breaks down when you need it the most. It's the Lord getting me. That's what you do have. A fearful looking. You know what you done wrong. You know the brother that done wrong and they know they should have done right. And you know, I see you looking out, man. I've seen brothers come to class I ain't seen for years. What going for you, man? I ain't seen ages, man. Yeah, I just thought I'd come back around, man. We get talking, the brother tells me, "You know, I crashed my car the other day." I thought, "Oh, that's why you get back here." And brother, you know what? Wise choice, man. You made a wise choice. You better get back in here. That near death experience you had could be worse. I don't see like, "Oh, we want to come back now." I see it as, yeah, you better, man. Just maybe the Lord might have mercy on you. I can't guarantee, but maybe he will, man. Keep it in.
But a certain fearful looking for of judgment and fiery indignation.
What you do have, you're looking out for judgment and fiery indignation. He's not talking about you're going to get burned. It's what the law got coming your way is hot. You're about to lose your job, it's going to burn, man. Lose your wife, it's going to burn, man. You're going to take on child support, take the kids, put all your information on Facebook, embarrass you. That's the fiery indignation coming from the law. It's going to burn. So my point is that the Lord's anger is referred to as fire. Meaning what you disobey the Lord, you got fiery indignation coming your way. Not talking about you're going to be burnt in hellfire. This means the Lord's punishment is coming your way. If that answers your question.
Slakero.
Go on.
You know the bit that says Rekah. What's that in the Hebrew?
I think Rekah means nothingness or stupid. Like you know, people call it a waste man. Like I think it means nothingness. I believe like you waste space. I believe you can search in your own time. Doesn't mean any man insulting his brother without a cause. You got a brother in the truth, you hate him, you call him names. Listen, man, be careful, man. Now, does that mean if a brother's foolish, you can't call him foolish? Of course you can. You know, all throughout the Bible, Christ calls scribes and Pharisees fools, man. Fools, vipers. We're talking about, you call a brother, you hate a brother for no reason, man. Insulting a brother for no reason. That's the problem. Okay, cool. Habani, guys, if you could. In fact, Vidar, if you could call it, please, Baba Shah.
Clap it up. Man of Israel, Imagine Shabbat. Imagine Barak. Yahweh Hashem Yahushua.
Yahweh Hashem Yahushua.
Yajimatar. Sorry, we're going to give the sisters a courtesy salute. Man of Israel, Imagine Shabbat. Imagine Barak. Yahweh Shem Yajimatar. Class dismissed.